టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒకచోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2, 3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4, 5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6, 7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8, 9, 10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11, 12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్. కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, VNext, Autumn Solar, Wonderyarn. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ హైదరాబాద్
లైవ్ స్ట్రీమింగ్ ఎక్కడ
𝗬𝗃 ఛానల్ వస్తుంది MBL వస్తుంది
సైటా వైట్ యూట్యూబ్
క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒక చోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2-3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4-5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6-7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8-9-10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11-12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, వీనెక్స్ట్, ఆటమ్ సోలార్, వండర్యాన్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒక చోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2, 3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4, 5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6, 7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8, 9, 10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11, 12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, వీనెక్స్ట్, ఆటమ్ సోలార్, వండర్యాన్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒకచోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2-3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4-5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6-7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8-9-10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11-12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, VNext, Autumn Solar, Wonderyarn. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒకచోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2, 3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4, 5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6, 7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8, 9, 10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11, 12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, VNext, Autumn Solar, Wonder Yarn. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ ఈ టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒకచోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2, 3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4, 5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6, 7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, టీ20 లీగ్లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్. టీ20 లీగ్లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22
చేస్తుంది ఉంటే మంచి ఉంటుంది స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాడు అనుకుంటే పవన్ Good morning all. Welcome to KAKA Memorial Telangana Inter-District Cricket Tournament T20 League. This is the first edition. We are in the second phase, right at NTPC Ramagundam. ఈ రోజు కూడా ఒక డబుల్ హెడర్. మార్నింగ్ మ్యాచ్ నిజామాబాద్ అండ్ వరంగల్. నిజామాబాద్ టాస్ గెలిచి ముందు బ్యాటింగ్ చేయాలని నిర్ణయించుకుంది. నో డిఫరెన్స్ ఇన్ ది సర్ఫేస్. ఎప్పట్లానే మరొకసారి గ్రౌండ్ అంతా కూడా కొంచెం ఫాగీ కనబడుతోంది. సో దాన్ని ఉపయోగించుకుంటూ బౌలర్లు ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ ఒక బ్రేక్ త్రూ ఇవ్వాలి వెంటనే అని చెప్పేసి ఆలోచిస్తూ ఉంటారు. ఐఎమ్ చంద్రశేఖర్ అండ్ విత్ మీ పవన్.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chandrasekhar. Happy morning, one and all. We welcome you to KAKA 𝗃𝗃 Memorial Telangana Inter-District T20 Cricket League and lifted up. And this one, there is a chase, but has landed safe, and that will be the welcome boundary of the day. Just a flick, and it has gone high in the air. Will be the first boundary for the team.
ఇంకా ఫస్ట్ ఓవరేగా.
Nice comeback, that one by the bowler. So both the teams in blue. But phase 2 is going on successfully yesterday with
Nice flick. The second in the over. Just pitched down the leg stump and nicely picked up the delivery and sent to the fence. Very good start for Nizamabad after elected to bat. It's 8 on the board.
So
Riaz is the new bowler. Carry చేస్తాను నేను సీదా వేస్తా. మొత్తం కింద
warm welcome, one and all. And this magnificent tournament is in phase 2, where Nizamabad is taking on Warangal. A healthy start in the first over. 8 came. 2 boundaries struck by 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃. Just a push onto the back foot will be 1. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃 Singh got off the mark. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, 𝗀𝗃𝗃, both of them have got amazing starts from the first. So they are going to have a fabulous tournament. And 𝗀𝗶𝗵𝗃𝗃 in the first over has conceded 2 boundaries and also pitched 4 good-looking dot balls. It's been a fine choice by Nizamabad to choose batting first. Even in yesterday's 2 matches, we have seen the teams who batted first won the games. This must be taken. The fielder coming underneath, and both of them looking together, but the fielder inside the circle at short covers will take that catch. So that will be a disappointing breakthrough for the team of Nizamabad. They've lost their first. And that is the wicket of a double boundary maker, 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Reddy, who has to go. Riaz strikes just on the second ball. So this tournament has got a complete following from the state Telugu cricketers. From all the cricketers of Telangana, this has got full attention. And this match, this tournament is being telecasted on YouTube through two bigger platforms. One is MVL Broadcasting, the other one is 𝗃𝗄𝗃, the Hyderabad Cricket Association. It has been a tremendous initiation, I can tell you, from Vishaka Industries, the sponsor of this tournament. We miss that legendary personality, Mr. KAKA 𝗙𝗂𝗹𝗹 garu. But his family, his sons, taking cricket to almost every talented cricketer, especially by Mr. Vivek, the Honorable Minister. This match is also would be gathered by V6 channel as well. New batsman in is Ajit, 340 matches, close to 9,500 runs, will face the wicket taker Riaz, charging over the stumps, and that's decent bat offered in time. Non-striker hurrying up for the run. The overthrow is also being collected. There is a proper covering over there, and describing about the field set. There is a fielder at backward point, covers mid-on, mid-off. Fine leg, in fact square leg standing on the boundary line, and also mid-wicket. Long on, long off, getting inside the circle. This one over the long off fielder. That has hammered away nicely. That should be the first maximum of the day. He just waits for the ball and shows the way where it has to be travelled. That is powerful hitting by Harshavardhan just on the very second ball. It's never easy for any batsman to pick up the shots like these, and that too in the earliest of the innings. So that will be 7 runs of the first 2. Harsha plays his part. He has been well efficient in dealing with boundaries and sixes right from the start of this tournament. So he wants to get more. And now it makes a fine comeback by the wicket taker Riaz. Initially he started off with a single, then a wicket, followed by a 6. Now a ball onto the stumps where the batsman gets into the drive perfectly. It is fabulous to watch on this pair. Ajit has got good runs, but comparatively, it's Harshavardhan who dominated so far in the series. He comes as an opener usually. Flicked away on the onside at fine leg. There must be a chase by the fielder. Square leg has transferred the ball in time, but there is a quick run between the wickets. Harsha and Ajit taking on the risk. It's important. Every single run has got its importance in the game. That one single run can change the entire view of the game. With this, over number 2 has come to an end, and the score moves on to 20 for the loss of a wicket. Amazing start that is. Even though there is a wicket in this,
అన్న ఆడియో అక్కడ దాకా రాదు.
కొంచెం జూమ్ అవుట్ చేసి లెఫ్ట్ టర్న్ లెఫ్ట్ టర్న్ చాలు.
మిడిల్లో అంటే థాట్ మంచిగా ఉంటుంది.
Part 1.
ఆయన కొట్టేటప్పుడు ముందరకు పోతాడు కదా అందుకంటున్నాను.
Push back.
రమ్మని పైకి లేపాలి. ఉన్నాను.
Sharing the commentary box with a legendary personality, Mr. 𝗙𝗃𝗃 will describe him more in his presence. But for now, getting on to the scorecard, 19 for 1 in 2.2, not a bad start. But loss of that wicket might show some impact. 𝗙𝗂𝗹 has come up with the writer pace, 4 dots in the first, now a dot and a single. Goes down the leg side. This will be the first extra runs of the game. There's just one single offered in the over, 2 balls, 2 runs. Smash down the ground. The fielder inside the circle will cut it there. The placement has been good, but the fielder standing at mid-wicket inside the circle has stopped that in time. .3, 21 for 1. He plays it with a straight bat, puts it down the ground, straight to the fielder. There is a consistency from Gopamda 𝗙𝗂𝗹. He has to utilize that. But he bowled twice in the wrong way, which he has been punished for boundaries on the onside. And that was in the first over, where the boundary maker now back to the dugout. It was 𝗃𝗏𝗏 who got dismissed. This over not a bad start, just 3 runs of the first 4 balls. Flick nicely, the push will be for 1, will they look for the second? And that's what, the good thing is that, putting the pressure right into the fielder, and finally they'll take a successful couple of runs. It's Ajit who makes it look easy. The placement is terrific. The mid-wicket fielder can't reach there in time. He has to run all the way from the boundary line. And from the commentary box view, we could see the ground is in a bit cross shape for us. The pitch, so if some good shot comes in, well, I'll take a second to describe the fielding positions. Being the power play in progress, now with 1 ball remaining in the over, there must be an idea from the bowler to pitch it, especially outside the off-stump line. They've got the square fielder and a deep point. Place it with the straight bat down the ground. The fielder at short covers will cut it with that. Over number 3 has come to an end. The score moves on to 23 for 1. After the 3rd over, the score is 23 for the loss of 1 wicket. 23 for 1 in 3 overs. And once again, we welcome back the legendary personality I mentioned. So 𝗙𝗃𝗃 has joined us. He is much humble, being a legendary personality, but it's a honor for me to share the commentary box.
Thank you very much, Pawan, for your good words. It's all your greatness to receive me in such a manner. Once again, thank you very much. Pawan, this tournament is really going good. Definitely, I can say beyond the expectations, the tournament is going on. What do you say that?
Absolutely, sir. As we could see, every cricketer from Telangana who thought that cricket is going to be very tough they never imagined this kind of tournament, that they would be recognized by HCA and indirectly by BCCI. So these players are utilizing this platform well. Wide in the meantime, not an impressive start.
Yeah, and the decision of conducting this tournament on only turf surfaces is a major step for the Telangana cricket. Undoubtedly, I can say that,
True.
because playing on matting and playing on turf is different. Even of course, BCCI made it very clear that now it is a mandatory that all the matches are played at turf wickets only. So
Yeah.
even these organizers are also following that. It's a good one. And moreover, with that, in fact, the infrastructure will be developed in the district areas.
Absolutely.
So both ways it is helping to the organizers and to the players.
Yes. So as you said, every district is going to be encouraged. Not only HCA, every district association now will be more serious about picking the talented cricketers. In the meantime, we have seen that spectacular six on the onside that was striken by Harshavardhan Singh again. Score going on well, 3.231. That flat long on sixer is the second one from Harsha. So, Chandrasekhar, how do you describe this pitch yesterday? 2 matches, normal scores, but under control.
Yeah, the wicket is nicely prepared by Karthik, the curator from Hyderabad. It is equally supporting both the batters and the bowlers. If you are disciplined in your bowling, you are getting the wickets. If you stay at the wicket with patience, you are getting the runs. So that's a good thing. So always the sporty wickets should be maintained, and here it is we are looking that.
Absolutely. Also, this pair started to make a counter attack. High in the air, I think the fielder standing there will get a one-step carry. Good save, that one. The partnership moves on to 23 of 13. Ajit started to support well. He just came in, but he's not taking so much time. He's on 5 from 7. Almost hitting the ball every now and then, close to the boundary line fielders.
Nicely pitched, but missing the line, capitalizing that for a single. There is a fielder waiting at the short fine. It's a good thing that both the batters are not depending on the big hits. They are rotating the strike. That's a clever batting. Only thing is that always they have to look the scoreboard move. Still we are in the power play.
And especially from the start of this innings, they started with 2 boundaries. Firstly, 𝗏𝗏 smashed away nicely. Good looking shot, this one. The batsman won't mind running for that as it is over the line. That's massive. Harshavardhan only deals in sixers at the moment.
You look at the replay. Yes, that is a puller length delivery. Gone for a big.
With this, after the 4th over, the score moves on to 40 for the loss of 1 wicket. With that powerful smash on the onside, after the 4th over, the score moves on to 40 for the loss of 1 wicket. 40 for 1 in 4 overs.
It's a good beginning. You can look at the screen. This is KAKA Venkataswamy Memorial Telangana Inter-District T20 League tournament, sponsored by Visakhapatnam Industries, the group of Visakhapatnam Industries. Mr. J. Vivek, the Cabinet Minister of Telangana State, has taken the initiative to conduct this tournament on his father's name. Venkataswamy is known for his service to the poor. All the Telangana state calls him affectionately KAKA because of his service to the poor. And this family itself, the 𝗙𝗏𝗃𝗃 Venkataswamy family, both sons 𝗙𝗏𝗃𝗃 and 𝗙𝗏𝗃𝗃 are in the politics and servicing to the poor. And even Vivek's son 𝗙𝗏𝗃𝗃, now he is the member of parliament from 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗃 constituency.
Yeah. It's a tremendous service by them. Serving the people itself is a great thing, and along with that, helping the young.
They lost their
sportsmen.
second. The first ball itself gone for a drive and bowler taken it comfortably. The cotton ball. Just Warangal lost their second.
Superb way to start. There are runs, there are wickets, all going just inside the fifth over. 40 for 2. It's Ajit who has steady part, and Nikshit on the very first ball gets a wicket. Tremendously taken that catch as well. Of his own bowling, he's a good fielder, Nikshit. Vikram Jadhav, the new man in, right-handed batsman with some experience, 158 matches, and that is more than 3,000 runs he has got.
Another right-handed batsman, just taking his guard. It is Chandrapal started this tendency, taking the bail and hitting on the ground to mark his stance, his guard. Now, of course, most of them are following that.
Yeah, he created that, and that has become a tradition whenever Chandrapal comes to bat. And describing about him, what do you say, the feelings of the bowlers and also the fielders when he comes to bat usually?
Of course, see, generally everyone will have, we have seen so many players, they have their own sentiment, they have their own way of play the game. So this is one kind. And surprising, the Australians will give more respect to their cap. So
Yeah.
this time steps down, but could not able to get the elevation right. A simple drive to the point fielder for a single, get off the mark. So that Pavan, a surprising note, Steve throughout his career, he never changed his cap.
Oh,
He
my
just
goodness.
washed it and wore it for the next series likewise. He got caps, hundreds of caps in his trunk, but
Of course.
he wore throughout his career, right from day one on the debut. Meantime, another big over covers now, nicely picked up. Really, he is entertaining the public here with his big shots. T20 format itself known for its Dhanadhan batting. So he is following that now. So it's almost in tired condition when Steve retired. So that's everyone will carry. Always Mohinder Amarnath carries a red kerchief
Okay.
because he got hurt in West Indies series and his blood So he cleaned up with that kerchief, and since then and after that he played well. We will continue that.
Yeah.
That's the end of the over.
The score moves on to 47 for 2. After the 5th over, the score is 47 for 2. 5 overs bowled, 47 for 2. So we have been describing about some serious people who made few memories which are unique.
So after that, even after that bad hit, after bleeding, he continued and he scored a century and he saved the game in a draw against West Indies.
That was
And
really
that facing that kind of furious fast bowling like 𝗃𝗏𝗆𝗆 and company. So throughout his career, 𝗏𝗏𝗆𝗏 had a sentiment of carrying a red kerchief in his pocket. Some interesting sentiments also for the people. And one more thing, very interesting for you. Azharuddin always wears first right shoe to the left and the left shoe to the right. Then he will correct it. Again he will wear properly and get into the ground.
never expected sentiment, this one.
Because in first, by mistake, he wore it in hurry. He got a good run in that innings. So he started that as a sentiment. Good effort and stop the boundary.
Superb save, that is. It's been a terrific batting here by Harshvardhan Singh. He doesn't spare the pacers or the spinners. So far he has got 4 sixes in 13 balls, which is impressive, and just inside the power play he added huge runs. Vikram Jadhav, the new man in, 4 balls, 2 runs. Added some footwork to that, moving on to the front foot, but finds the fielder inside the circle. It's good to watch Vikram middling the ball. But the only thing is that it's a different scenario, playing over the fielders, and if it is down the ground or along the ground, the fielders will meet the ball. Moved on to the front foot.
This time making use of the feet. Good drive, but there is a fielder waiting at the long off boundary. Saved 2 runs to his team.
With this, 50 comes up for Nizamabad.
Warangal.
51 for 2 in 5.5.
NIZAMABAD elected to bat.
With a dot, the over comes to an end. After the 6th over, the score is 51 for 2. 51 for 2 in 6 overs.
Game is nicely poised at this point of time. Power play, 2 wickets taken by Warangal. Of course, equally they maintain that 5 run per over. So a good start for both the teams. Had it been 60 at least, of course, the NIZAMABAD would have been more happy.
Right.
Definitely the credit to be given to Warangal bowlers, particularly once the spinners come, the scoring rate has come down. Throughout the tournament, we are halfway of the tournament. If you look at the analysis, 70% of the wickets are taken by the spinners.
Yeah.
There are some to name, Ashwik, Shivudu, Shabad. So there are guys, the bowlers who are really making their mark in the tournament.
You can also add 𝗀𝗏𝗃 as well.
Yeah, of course.
Has taken 4 wickets in the first K. And this one is more impressive. He just sits on his knees, clears the fielders. It's long gone. Sorry, long off. What a placement right from the center. He doesn't change the mode, 𝗙𝗃𝗏. A quick 37 just of 14 balls with a strike rate of 265. He's batting like a speed gun.
If you look at the replay, he is batting like 𝗬𝗏𝗏. No footwork, but still ball gone out of the ground.
Another sensational player India has found.
Yeah, 𝗬 is one of the sensational player India has produced, but very unfortunate for him. I don't know really how many of the cricket lovers know that. In Delhi, he went to a movie to watch it. There was nowadays, of course, all the movies are having very huge sound and this thing that these sound boxes are very high in the multiplex theater. Unfortunately, he sat next to that sound box. There was a huge sound that affected his ears.
Oh,
He slightly lost his hearing power. That affected his eyesight. So slowly he lost to sight the ball in time. 𝗬 is known for his the eye contact with the ball. Within no time, no second, he reflects and go for bigs. So when he lost his sight, his batting are also affected. So he decided to take a call. It's the most unfortunate thing.
so do you mean that's the reason he got retired quickly?
Yes, of course. That's what actually. After that, he never enjoyed his batting because he set a record of that. He set a
Benchmark. For sure.
benchmark that. So once you, like say, Pawan has set a benchmark of his own commentary level. If you not reaching that, naturally you may not satisfy with your job.
Yeah.
So likewise, that's happened to 𝗬.
Painful.
That's the reason towards the end of his career, if you look at the stats, his strike rate has come down, his average has come down. So that's why finally he take a call.
But he's known as a dashing opener, and he treats Bangladesh and Australia the same. What do you say?
Yeah, of course. So, see, whoever may be the opponent, whoever may be the bowler, he never mind. He knows only one thing, that is the bang bang. Whether he is on 99, 199, 299, it's really. In one interview, even Sachin mentioned that very particularly. Arjun was used to ask Sachin, Sachin's son, Arjun Tendulkar, now who is playing for Goa for the Ranji Trophy. He shifted from Mumbai to Goa. So then, Daddy, वीरू अंकल तो अच्छा शॉट्स मारता है, अगर 99 पे हो 49 पे हो आप क्यों नहीं मारते ऐसे बोल के पूछा. So that's the impression Veeru created in the younger generation and upcoming cricketers by the time.
Yeah, we'll get back to him once again. After the 7th over, the score moves on to 59 for 2. 7 overs completed, score is 59 for 2. 59 for 2 after the 7th over. So talking about Veeru, one thing I reminded is that once his son has asked him, I mean, he was in a bit of pressure while batting in the 90s. So once his son suggested him, Daddy, when you are in 94, you hit a 6 and complete the 100. Likewise for a double 100 or triple 100. What do you say about that?
Yeah. Once you set your mind for that and you are tuned to that, whether your son, whether your dad, your wife, whoever, but generally you cannot change your this thing because you are tuned to that, number one, and the fans are receiving you in the same manner. If you change from that, even the fan base will hurt. So you are there to entertain the fan. So fans will follow you in the same expectations. So that's the one of the major reason. Say suppose personally, if you ask me, in the combox,
Yeah.
public, the viewers anyway watching the game, so you need not every ball describe the delivery and the shot and everything. If you keep on giving you the more information which they don't know, which will be more interested, the statistics or the sentiments or the history of the players, if you, the more information you give, the viewers will enjoy your commentary and you will get your own fan base.
It's a learning curve for me. Thank you for that.
Once again, a good try, but definitely he saved a boundary with that attempt. There is a good backup, a deep point, so only one run this time. Just you pick the instant which will be more interested to comment. So you take that particular delivery and go for the comment for that particular ball, and then you try to give more information.
Sure. We have seen you not only in commentary but also as an analyst and mainly as an umpire before, serving cricket for 25 years, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, of course, exactly. 36 now. Started in 1990. A big one. Good attempt. And nicely taken at the edge of the boundary. Hardik Pandya's tail after completing the catch.
Yes, I think the
Good
umpire
control over the balance. Well balanced
tremendous
and
take that.
just inches before the boundary line at long off. What a catch it is. Terrific display. The fielding display is really amazing here.
It's a huge disappointment for any batsman to walk off on a situation like this, and it is importantly Harshavardhan. The sensational performance has come to an end. Quick 39 of 22, striking with above 180. With this over number 8 has been bowled. The score is 62 for 3. With that stunning catch, after the 8th over, the score moves on
Ball
to 62 for 3.
Hey, Akhil. Ball aduttare.
62 for 3 in 8 overs. Yeah, in your career as an umpire, you have worked for India versus Pakistan matches as well.
Yeah, of course, that's 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 Cup at Fateh Maidan. I officiated. I was lucky to see the greats that time, Wasim, Waqar, Malik, Inji, Shahid. So, of course, I am very fortunate. I am blessed with that. With cricket given me everything. In fact, I have been officiated for Brian Lara when he is on peak, Courtney Walsh, Ambrose, Chandrapal, Hooper, even Vivian Richards
Great.
played in that game. Even, of course, I was officiated Gundappa Vishwanath in one of the 𝗏𝗏𝗘 Gold Cup match. So, really, Pawan, always I am thankful to the God to given me this kind of profession. See, most of the people eagerly wait just to see them from far.
That's what.
But I shook my hand with all of them, and really, I am very happy.
As per the context of the game, you are just like a Supreme Court judge to them.
I feel always that. That's what actually. Whenever even the bowler or the batsman comes into discussion with me regarding any decision or anything, I simply say that, boss, you look at, once I am in black and white, I am the Supreme Court judge.
But being a fan of cricket, being a fan of cricket players, of course, every person has got few variations inside. So you loving cricket and being a fan of cricketers, how was the feel for you standing at the center, umpiring to the same? You being as a fan for them, what does that make to you?
Yeah, of course, that's very difficult situation or difficult thing to explain, Pavan, honestly, because say Rahul Dravid is my all-time great. When Dravid was batting, there were close calls. So it takes some time to lift my finger against to him. Let me honestly accept that. So most of the times, using the loophole of the law, benefit of doubt should go to the batsman, but not every time. So even Lara, when he was batting, so the West Indies 11 and Hyderabad 11, they practiced before one day match at Hyderabad. They played a practice match. I was the official umpire for that.
Okay.
Satish Nelluri from one from Hyderabad, the left arm spinner, who was really very good bowler during his playing days. So Lara started hammering him 5 sixers from first 5 balls. Definitely bowler will get annoyed that
Yeah.
Satish started scolding him in Hindi.
Oh.
So even though you don't understand the language, but you can definitely read out the, you
Body
can
language you could
make
understand.
out the facial expression and everything. So once
That's
the
true.
over is completed, when Lara come to the non-striker end and he was saying something, saying, what is that? I said simply, no Lara, he is pricing your shots. No, 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 no. I can understand. He was something he was scolding. He openly asked me. Oh, that scold with that scolding, of course, but that is with appreciation. Lara tapped my shoulder and a good reply, very diplomatic reply. He said. So I had that kind of memories.
It's a wise answer from you. Getting back to the game, it's 66 for 3 till now in 8.4. Sai Pratik started to bowl. Started to bat. He's just off the mark, and Darshan Reddy Vanga came to bowl 3 balls, 3 runs.
Oh, over అయిపోయింది.
And just now,
You finish off first.
it's
Score.
9th over completed with this. The score moves on to 68 for 3. The app has delayed a bit. After the 9th over, the score is 68 for 3. 68 for 3 in 9 overs. As per the update received, Darshan has completed his first over with all singles. 3 shade by Pratik, 3 shade by Vikram. Nizamabad so far has got a fine performance in the previous games. They have restricted Rangareddy winning the match by just 2 runs. They made 162. Rangareddy has made 160. And before that, they have got a successful chase against Khammam, winning by 7 wickets and 6 overs to spare.
There's a small confusion between the batters, yes or no. Of course, there was a second because the batter who is going to run for the danger end to the danger end, he given the call. So immediately his partner should have that calculation and say yes, but they settled with only 1 run because this is a T20 format. Overs will go fast. By the time you understand, you realize the overs will be completed. So make the opportunity. Well, already you lost 3 wickets. So this is the time to make the ones into twos. So being a batter, you have a clear calculation in your mind. where the ball is going, with what time it will take to reach the keeper's glove or the bowler's hands, and who is the fielder, what kind of arm he has, how fast his throw. If it is Kohli, Jadeja, Rhodes, like that jaunty is okay, you will settle with one. But if the throw is very poor, if the ball gone to the Dada, still you are satisfying with 1 run, it never mean.
Yeah, Dada has been a bit slow here.
Even Anil Kumble, for that matter, Dada once said, though we all know that Sourav Ganguly is a very poor fielder and very poor thrower of the ball, but still, even Sourav got angry against Kumble, and he openly asked, "Arey मैं तेरे को कहाँ रखूँ यार?" So these are all the incidents, very funny incidents happens in the cricket.
Right.
This is the right time. This is the right call. That's what actually I am keep on saying in the com box. Always you have to be ready on your toes to get the second.
And with that couple of runs, the score moves on to 73 for 3 in the first half.
It is 73 for 3 after 10.
10 overs bowled, the score is 73 for 3. 73 for 3 in 10 overs.
That's the end of 10 overs, halfway gone. Now just above 7, the run rate. So looking at this point, 150 is for sure the protective score. But still, if they go a 2-3 big overs, they may go up to 170, which will be a good total to defend.
Since the dismissal of 𝗙𝗃𝗏, the run rate has also dropped down. The good thing about Nizamabad is they have won all their previous matches. The first one at Hyderabad, making 183, winning by 39 runs. Then against Khammam, chasing 122. And also against another opponent, Nizamabad made 162 and won the match with the margin of just 2 runs, restricting the opponent for 160. So it's a successful team, maybe in the top 2 if I'm not wrong.
The top 4 teams will enter into the semi-finals, which will be held at Hyderabad, the semis and finals.
Charging onto the front foot, this one will be in the gap. The fielder becomes a spectator watching the ball going onto the boundary line, so that will be a spectacular shot for 4. That is cracking noise off the bat. Well placed towards straight long off. Vikram Jadhav has got his first boundary with the dancing shoes on. Glorious timing there. This pair looking cautious at the moment. So far playing with run a ball, added 16 of 15. They need to continue the same rhythm at least in the next 4 to 5 overs. Finds the gap on the onside. This is sensible batting by Vikram. That's a calculated risk. The ball has just passed the fielder standing at mid-on.
If you look at Vikram, great ability, using the feet properly and timing the ball well. And more importantly, he is a very good judge of the delivery. His anticipation is good.
He often
Look
waits
at
for
that,
the ball.
what I am saying, he is proving that immediately he gone on to the back foot and drives it to the covers region. This time, both are very good, and that misfield capitalizing for another one. So total 2 runs comes in that last delivery.
So that seemed to be like an unusual bounce.
82 for 3 after 11.
11 overs completed, score is 82 for 3. 82 for 3 in the first 11 overs. So the previous one, actually there was some uneven bounce while the wicketkeeper tried to gather. So due to that, the ball went the other way. It was an opportunity created for 𝗙𝗃 to take on that couple of runs. Nikshit has
But
been
overall,
called up.
if you look at the venue, it is nicely maintained. Not that much of unevenness in the ground. The entire ground is covered nicely. Not that much lavish green, but really fielders can dive and stop the ball. If it is totally red soil, the fielders will have a doubt in their mind whether to dive or not. But of course, at least nowadays the trend has started that the fielders are wearing that skin socks, at least
Yeah.
some kind of protection. Earlier that was not there. So these are all the developments in the equipment, whether it is in the equipment or in their
Thank you.
so that also gives them some cushion.
It's 84 for 3 at the moment. The projected score is 150. So as you said, 150 on this pitch is much defendable, which has been proved twice yesterday. And this big man supporting well, 𝗙𝗃, has got all the technique, taking his time. So despite of going for the big shots, he's playing as per situation.
Compared to the yesterday's, this thing today is a good sunshine. So batters will feel free to go for shots. If it is a foggy one, difficult for the bowlers and the fielders, but even to the batter to sight it clearly. Playing in natural light and under lights, there's a lot of difference. That's the reason even this day-night test match is not becoming that popular. Most of the players are still not showing an interest to that, and even particularly to mention BCCI is the last cricket board to accept that.
There's a question for you regarding this context. So we'll make that after this ball. It's a great going by Nizamabad, 85 for 3.
Nicely driven, finding the gap, and another fumble, making 2 runs, allowing the batter to go for 2.
12 overs, 87 for 3.
87 for 3 after 12.
After the 12th over, the score moves on to 87 for 3. 87 for 3 in 12 overs. Chandrasekhar, I wanted to know about your opinion about the introduction of pink ball in Test cricket.
No doubt it is a good initiative, because people keep saying because of the faster generation, now everything is instant food, instant coffee. So in that regard, slowly the test cricket is losing their charm,
Absolutely.
and
Painfully.
definitely test cricket is the pillar of the cricket. So test cricket has to be in live at every time. So ICC has taken a beautiful step after discussing with the captains of every country, test playing country captains, and the technical committee has sat for a discussion, and finally they have come to a conclusion that why not we introduce, there is a chance of run out, gently pushed to the short point region, wicketkeeper himself ran to that and picked the ball and thrown onto that, but missing the stumps by the time batter made his ground good. So coming to that, so there should be one innovative idea to sustain the game and create more interest in the cricket. So that pink ball has been introduced. Then again, of course, so now you see not every country could able to play that pink ball test. So likewise, even the test match cricket BCCI accepted in the last among all the cricketing boards. Likewise, even the pink ball test also accepted at the end only. When the last minute has come to give their opinion, then only BCCI said yes. We will come back to that.
13 overs, 90 for 3.
It is 13 overs have gone by and 90 runs for 3.
With this 13 overs being bowled, the score moves on to 90 for the loss of 3 wickets. 90 for 3 in 13.
The last 7 overs to come in the innings. Likewise, somehow very interesting, any decision taken by the ICC, BCCI the last cricketing board to say their acceptance. Let it be DRS, let it be pink ball test, let it be day-night test. So whatever it is, even actually for T20 format, BCCI is the last one to accept that. T20 format introduced in 2002, but 2005 BCCI played their first official T20 match against South Africa, and I was the commentator for that.
Great to know that. And in the meantime, there comes a big shot. It's 𝗙𝗵𝗃 who has done that. Smashes that for 4. That will be his first boundary. He moves on to 16 of 18 with that. Nicely played, it covers. He has been waiting for the opportunity. Now he utilizes that width offered by the bowler. It doesn't seem to be a bad ball at all by Nikshit. He's into his last over now, 3.11 for 24. So these days, most of the cricketers have been habituated to play IPL in order to earn huge money. Yeah, before, so they would like to earn huge money. But what kind of conditions BCCI has put to the players in order to protect tests?
So that's a different scenario altogether. See, it is BCCI's duty also to give a financial protection to the players. So they accepted, they allowed to play both IPL and test cricket, means actually for the country and everything in any format. Only thing is the good decision taken by because I welcome that decision. The player is not allowed to play all the leagues around the globe, because definitely he will be tied, so he may not give his 100% when it comes to the country. So that condition is really welcome.
Also, why not this no ball concept introduced, no ball free hit concept introduced in test cricket? What's your thought on that?
Test cricket is always a different format. See, to make you understand, for a 1 day or a T20, only 1 bouncer is allowed. But for in test, 2 bouncer in an over is allowed, because test match means it is a 5-day format, 5-day game. a longer version game. There's no fielding restrictions there will be, except that 5 on the onside. This time nicely used the feet, gone for big, and one bounce to the fence between long off and long on fielders. A nice hit. That's end of 14. 103 with that boundary, 100 mark crossed. So 103 for 3 after 14.
After the 14th over, the score moves on to 103 for 3. 103 for 3 in 14 overs. That's a nice way to bring up the 100 for Nizamabad, hitting that 6. At the moment, we invite one of the guests. The guests of honor, we have got 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗲 Pasha Garu, NTPC and Power Grid NBC member, and also Senior Secretary, All India INTUC. We welcome you.
Once again, welcome you, sir, to the venue. Yesterday, he really given his blessings to the tournament and to the every player participating in this tournament. Very experienced politician from Ramagundam and Karimnagar district. So likewise, if you make some restrictions to the no ball in the test play match also, maybe that day may come in future. I don't say it never happened, but the main reason, because test match has its own boundary lines. If you try to tamper that boundary line for every point, the charm of the game will go. So that's
Absolutely.
the reason. What actually the test cricket has begun, they are trying to continue in the same manner, because there is no restrictions to the bowler bowling the no balls. There is no restriction to the bowler to bowl the n number of wides, but at least that bouncer this thing has restricted, because to give the protection to the batsman also, because already we have seen the cricket world has seen. We will come back to that. A nice loft, but beautiful fielding at the boundary edge for only 1 run. 1 point of time, the fielder is coming forward to take that catch, but of course it landed just 1 bounce to that.
Yeah, with 2 balls to finish.
This time, another big and fielder at long on waiting and safely taken that. At regular intervals, keep on losing their wickets. Nizamabad, after elected to bat, they lost their 4.
With this, 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 has to depart. A well-made 32 of 29. Tremendous catch there at long on by the fielder 𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗵, the spinner. Nikshit has completed his spell, 4 overs, 1 for 33. Jasith Reddy, the new man in, right-handed batsman, 181 matches, and he has scored 4,500 plus runs, averaging 35. A partnership which is healthy has come to an end. They've added 44 runs for the 4th wicket.
अखिल, ఇప్పుడు అర్థమైందా? అవి मालूम हो गया. वहाँ
Skipper.
बैठे तो कैसा भी उठाते आप लोग.
Form. flicked nicely. The fielder will cut it. The fielder standing on the boundary line at fine leg and square leg, and also at mid wicket, long on, long off. End of the over. 15 completed. The score moves on to 107 for the loss of 4.
107 for 4 after 15 overs. The last 5 overs left. Score is under control.
15 overs completed. Score is 107 for 4. 107 for 4 in 15. Front foot. 19 balls, 19 runs.
Note చేసుకోండి.
Smashes down the ground. That is decided shot. He premeditated. The big man getting his second boundary. That's a big treat to watch on. In fact, that's a sixer, his first. 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 is the one who can take the risk. It's a sixer to the wide log on region. Looks solid. Initially, he started with less than 1 ball, but now he started to impress with a strike rate above 100, getting 1-4 and 1-6 in the last 5 balls. Smashes again. This time on the offside, the fielder just becomes a spectator watching the ball going to the maximum. That's 2-2 for this batsman. There are no half measures. He's in complete control. Initially, it took the time to set, but once he has taken the time, he started to be explosive.
What is his name? Batsman?
He's 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃, moved on to 31 of 24.
𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃, once he stepped into the crease, I had a feeling how 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗄𝗏 is playing in the KAKA Memorial, Venkataswamy Memorial Tournament, but now he proved, yes, he is the duplicate of 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗄𝗏, the way he is hitting the sixers.
Absolutely.
This time good comeback by the bowler after getting 2 big hits. This time, once again, the third in the over, 3 sixers from 4 balls.
Terrific batting this one. He decided to go for the big shots, getting number 3. And again, the placement is towards long on, long off, the 2 regions where he had scored that success. The scoreboard is running on. The projected score is close to 160 with this 3 mighty blows.
So you should be very careful being a bowler when you are bowling a batsman like 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃. You should be very careful your length. You should give any kind of room. Look at that. This one is very better. You made the player batsman to play on only back foot, so resulting only 1 run. That's the difference. End of 16. 127 for 4 after 16 overs. A very productive over for Nizamabad.
With 20 runs of the over, the score moves on to 127 for 4. 3 sixes from 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃, 127 for 4 in 16 overs. What a highly beneficial over this has been. 20 came off it, the most expensive over of this innings. And that has come at the right time. it is much sure that 𝗙_𝗃𝗃 will likely to take on the other bowlers, and he treats the same. He just stands and delivers the ball in the gap. What a blow, what a hit.
My goodness, it's really suddenly 𝗙𝗃𝗃 gone into the fifth gear. Generally we see only 4 gears, but he is in the other gear now. 4 from last 5 deliveries.
But as you said, he turns out to be 𝗃𝗏𝗄𝗏 now.
That's what actually, I had that feeling because adding fun to the commentary, the viewers will feel more happy, the joyness will be there. So because those are all the players who set a benchmark and who created their own impression in the game. So if you compare the junior player with those legendaries, all the fan base will feel happy. Once again he is swinging his bat, but not timed well. Only 1 run this time. It's really definitely you can say it is a victory over the batsman to the bowler if you restrict the 𝗙𝗃𝗃 for only singles. That itself a victory to the bowler.
Absolutely. So he would improve, he would shine his out, the spectators will enjoy all these important comments made by you.
Another nice sweep for only 2 runs. It's a good batting, a positive one in fact, because they are not wasting any delivery. They are at least trying to take a single, and whenever there is a possibility they are getting boundaries, and of course 𝗙𝗃𝗃 is not satisfying with the boundary. He is going for the maximum.
Last 29, 30 runs in 11 balls. What a big turnout by Nizamabad. And that's what they have been well known for, handling the pressure. Can be batting, can be bowling, they can do that. Nizamabad now amongst the top 4 for sure, winning 3 out of 3. Initially on Hyderabad, at Hyderabad, then Khammam, and then Karimnagar. On 3 good looking teams. Simple push. So 𝗙𝗃𝗃 will retain the strike. With this, after the 17th over, the score moves on to 138 for the loss of 4 wickets.
4 down, 138 on the board. Now at least 160-65 will be sure on the board. As long as 𝗙𝗃𝗃 at the crease, at the middle, it will happen.
With this, after the 17th over, the score moves on to 138 for the loss of 4 wickets. 138 for 4 in 17 overs. Last 2 overs, it was 31 runs.
This is
𝗙𝗃𝗃.
KAKA VENKATASWAMY Memorial Telangana Inter-District T20 League. We are in the second phase. Total 104 matches, including the finals, will be played all over the Telangana districts. Nicely driven, a beautiful off drive. There is a protection, and
Non-striker has
nicely
to hurry.
called by 𝗙𝗃𝗃. He sent him back his partner at this moment when the partnership is going on in a right way. You are not supposed to lose with a wicket in a run-out fashion, because always we all know that run-out is nothing but a suicidal dismissal in cricket. A nice sweep, paddle sweep towards fine leg reason for a single this time.
Also, 𝗙𝗃𝗃 is getting close to his 50. He's batting on 47 of 32. Not a bad start in the over for Paddipan. He's into his last over. 2 balls, 2 singles on the whole. 3.2 overs bowled. The score is, the runs he offered is 14 and taken a wicket. Economy of 4.2, which is very healthier in T20s. Another dot ball, and that too against a dangerous man like Prateek.
Partner unnadu. We have a good partner.
Seems like he decided to complete his 50 in boundary order 6. 4 sixes, 1 boundary of his bat till now. Moved on to the front foot, zips it up. I think has cleared the rope. Has he? Yes! Has got it onto the tens, and what a way to bring up the 50 as well. Tremendous batting here by 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃. It's a cyclonic innings, and with that shot, you could see the score moving on. Six. 50 comes up for 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃. 53 from 34, one boundary, 5 sixes, and he has got the 5 sixes in the last 12-13 balls. Tremendous batting. I think it is on the 10, so the ball must be found soon. And if you could see, in the last 2.4 overs, we have seen 39 runs. Most of the runs by 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃. He just came in the middle order, took his time initially, and then he started to be explosive, hitting those big shots, making some fireworks just under the sunlight. So far, Nizamabad, when they won the toss, they wanted to bat first with the quick runs of 𝗪𝗪𝗏, 39 of 22. Then the foundation of Vikram Jadhav, the skipper, 32 of 29. Now, the brilliant batting skills of 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃, 53 of 34, is leading the scorecard with 146 for 4 in 17.4. That's really fabulous to watch on. Such a hard hitter. Timing right from the blade, right from the middle of the blade for against every spinner. He's not leaving even Pardeepan, who is well economical.
In the 19th over now, the penultimate over. The 18th over before the penultimate over, but the treatment is same, whether it is 18 or 19, whatever it is, 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃, never mind that, goes for another big.
Terrific batting, this one. That also brings up the 150 for the team. 17.5 overs, the score comes up to 152. 152 for 4, with one ball remaining in the over.
It's a really good acceleration.
Seems like even 180 is
Nizamabad.
possible now.
Once at one point of time, everybody thought that 135, 140 will be the score, but now look at that, the 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃, one man who totally changed the complexion of the game. He is very ferocious against all the bowlers. He had not left any bowler.
With this, after the 18th over, the score moves on to 153 for 4. 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 will retain the strike. He's batting on 60 from 36. Just reached 6 of 5. Pardeepan has finished his spell, 4 overs, 1 for 27. 2 overs remaining. 153 for 4 is the score.
So still 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 at the middle and 2 overs to go. That means 12 legitimated deliveries to come. So if he utilize those 12, definitely the game target will be 175 plus. So at least now, if Warangal gets 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃, the scoring rate will be come down. Let us see who is going to bowl the penultimate over of the innings.
Yes, in any format of the game, 1 over before the last over is crucial. Over number 19 in T20s, it is going to be bowled by Syed Riaz. Expensive in the first spell, 2
Riyaz
overs, 1 for
spinning.
27, economy of
Riyaz
13.5, has taken a wicket, so that's an impressive thing from him.
Riyaz in his first spell, 2 overs 27 for week 1, but the captain is having confidence on him. He allowed to bowl the penultimate over, started well, not giving the room to the 𝗙𝗃𝗃, but of course that fumble allowed the 𝗙 to take the strike. That means they have completed the second run very quickly. This should not be. At least if you don't get the wicket of 𝗙, you keep him at the non-striker's end, but that does not happen now at first ball.
And the 𝗙𝗃𝗃 is on strike. Team score can be 180 plus or maybe 185 also.
On this occasion, the timing is not well, but the fielders could not able to 𝗙 to take his second one. 4 in 2 now. We are in the penultimate over of the KAKA 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗃 Memorial Telangana Inter-District T20 Cricket League. Today is also a double header at this venue. The morning match between Nizamabad and Warangal. Nizamabad captain has called the coin right and he decided to bat first. Once again he gone for big and another missed time resulting only 1 run. Riyaz really good comeback after conceding 27 runs in his first spell of 2 overs. No doubt he got a wicket but proved expensive. But at least in this over he is proving that he is the captain having a right confidence on him.
Seems like 𝗙𝗃𝗃 tired a bit. He has been at the crease for a long time. But for the previous single, this is a single of course, but for the previous single, he had hit that in the air. Seems like he has decided that it is going to be taken, or else he could have attempted for the second
He
run.
is doing good job that allowing his senior pro 𝗙𝗃𝗃 at the crease at maximum occasions, taking a single and allowing 𝗙𝗃𝗃 to the strike. 𝗙𝗃𝗃 not disappointing anyone, but this time
Will be a disappointment.
going for big one. There is a fielder placing it long off rather. So taking a comfortable catch. Riyaz is successful. So 𝗙𝗃𝗃 finally he got out in the 19th over.
Great skill from Syed Riyaz and tremendous belief from the captain, and he has put up the belief, getting his second wicket, and that too 𝗙𝗃𝗃. What an innings that is! 65 from 40, 1 4 6 sixes. It's been a glorious innings by 𝗙𝗃𝗃, making 65 from just 40 balls, 1 4 and 6 sixes.
A nice batting display by 𝗙𝗃𝗃. Scored a quick knock, 65.
And he's the
Beautiful
reason.
batting display by him, taking his team to a challenging total, a one-man show. But definitely the credit should be given to the bowler Riyaz, who shown variations in his bowling, in the speed of the delivery, not allowed the batsman to go for big in that penultimate over. Initially he given only 2 runs, and then finally he got wicket off the dangerous 𝗙𝗃𝗃. The last ball in the 19th over.
Riyaz has finished his spell as he doesn't have a chance. But now the batsman looking for the second. The new man does well, gets off the mark, running fiercely between the wickets. With this over number 19 completed.
161 for 5 after 19. 1 over left in this innings. A very good bowling display by Riyaz.
19 overs completed. The score is 161 for the loss of 5 wickets. 6 balls remaining. Jaspreet Reddy and NC Arjun available at the crease. Sai Kumar will bowl the last over. 161 for 5 in 19 overs. So if they do score more than 9 or 10, they can cross 170.
Definitely I would like to mention the broadcasters, MVL broadcasters, they provided a very good collar mics where we can move around and enjoy the game and give the commentary. The first ball started with a boundary on the long on region.
That's a perfect smash on the onside by Jaspreet, hitting his first boundary. Every economical bowler is turning out to be expensive in the last overs.
But for that Riaz, initially he was expensive, but in the last over he really bowled well and getting the wicket of pride wicket, 𝗙𝗵𝗃.
Every chance now. Run a ball will produce the score of 170, so they might be aiming 175 at the moment.
Yeah, one point of time we mentioned in the com box that 170, 175 will be possible. So, of course, so now that is going to happen, and the 2 runs towards square leg reason before the fielder comes on to field it and throw back to the wicket keeper. 2 runs have been completed successfully.
Glorious running by Arjun and Jaspreet. Sai Kumar has got 4 balls to finish his spell for today and also to end this innings. He's coming over the stumps, lifts it up, and that has gone miles away. Maybe the fielder would be catching that. Yes, it's a safer catch in the deep. The fielder doesn't make a mistake. It's a catch under pressure that has been perfectly handled.
Pawan in first instance thought it goes miles away, but
Yes.
In the air the ball slowed down by the air and a comfortable catch at the end. So they lost their 6 in the last over.
It has got enough height but not enough distance. So the fielder has grabbed it on the boundary line. That will be
Not
the
only
first wicket.
Not only the fielders, even the commentators should assume the distance of the delivery and the distance of the ball carrying, the pace of the ball, everything. It's really, being a commentator is a challenging duty.
And
It's a
more
challenging
challenging
job,
for
in
us,
fact.
more challenging for us is that we have to look directly with the naked eye onto the ground and comment accordingly.
And for the replay, accordingly, you have to look at the monitor. You have to recollect your memory. A nice flick towards square leg reason, but there is a fielder placed it. So this time only 1 run. Nicely started by the last over of the innings. Not allowed the batsman to go for big.
So far, 7 runs of the first 4 balls and a wicket as well. Here comes the new man, 𝗏𝗏 got off the mark on the first ball. Now 2 balls, if they can take 2, it is 170. So 170 target is for sure.
Nicely bowled. A good length area. Bowler going for a pull, mistimed. Only 1 run. The last ball of the innings coming on.
Great way to finish this innings for Sai Kumar, 2.51 for 21. So here comes the last ball of the innings. Nizamabad batting against Warangal. All set to finish the first half. Here we go. Puts it
Nicely
down.
driven, but only
They might look for the second. They
1
have
run.
to.
They may go for 2. There is
Chance
no
of
problem
run out.
even if they lose the wicket.
Yes.
If it's okay, they will complete 2. Otherwise, only 1 run. But on the second run occasion, the batsman got out, run out at the end of 20 overs. 170 for 7. End of 20 overs. After elected to bat, Nizamabad managed 170 on the board. Special appreciation to 𝗙𝗵𝗃 for his brilliant knock of 65. Finally, they put a target of 171 for Warangal.
It's been a glorious batting display in the last 5 overs. Nizamabad made 170, losing 7 wickets. 171 will be the target for Warangal to chase. In the last 5 overs, if you could observe, there are 63 runs. 80% of them have been added by Sai Pratik. Describing the scorecard, Srikar gone for 8, Harshavardhan being at the second place, 39 of 22, Ajit gone for 6, Vikram Jadhav has got 32, and Sai Pratik being explosive, made 65 from 40. Jaspreet added his part, 13 from 9. NC Arjun and Ritvik Raj Gaud has got 3 from 2, unbeaten. With this, the total score is 170 for 7. Lots of discipline we could see from Warangal bowlers. They have offered only 2 extra runs, 2 wides. Amongst the bowlers, quick of them is Syed Riaz. Even though he's expensive of all, he has taken 2 wickets, 3 overs, 2 for 35. Pardeepan, 4 overs, 1 for 27, well economical. Sai Kumar just finished his 3rd over, 3 overs, 1 for 22. Nikshit has finished his spell, 4 overs, 1 for 33. And Darshan, wicketless, he offered 38. And Pradeep, 2 overs, 1 for 15. The crucial partnership that has come for the 4th wicket. Where they added 44 runs. However, 171 will be the target to chase. So we will just stay tuned. We'll be right back.
టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒకచోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2, 3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4, 5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6, 7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8, 9, 10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11, 12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్. కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, వీనెక్స్ట్, ఆటమ్ సోలార్, వండర్యాన్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్. ఈ టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒకచోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో 2, 3
Welcome back. Nizamabad's powerful batting skills made the score to be 170 in the first half. It's time for Warangal to make on. 171 needed to win. All set for the start. Here comes Aslesh facing NC Arjun. Here we go. First ball. And that was a great reflex action from the batsman. He has faced that bouncer well, middling it.
Look at that, the striker, he has not settled for the first delivery. In fact, there was a possibility of getting the runs from point region, but he played to the mid-off, so no run. Say, wide-ish delivery on the off stump. Definitely, there was a possibility of going for back foot and cut it down to point. This time he is right.
And he gets
You might
4
have
for
heard
that.
about commentary. A nice one. The first boundary on the board. Good start.
Aslesh starts well, and with me we have Chandrasekhar. We welcome you.
Thank you very much, Pawan.
Warangal is off the mark, 4 without loss, and that has been a good gap just beside the fielder standing in the circle. Tremendously played towards deep covers.
This time, well, we have played, but of course, this is the power play. The only 2 fielders are allowed in the beyond the circle. So, fielders waiting at the circle. Third man, point, covering point and extra point region. There's a fielder at covers, mid-off, mid-on in the circle, mid-wicket. Now the square leg is moving almost straight line at the boundary line. Fine leg placed in the circle. Once again, a good square cut for a 1. So 5 from 4 now. A gentle start to both the teams. You have to capitalize the power play well, because the target is not that easy to chase. 170.
Certainly.
8.5 hours runs per over.
Yes, we thought 140, 150 is well protectable, but 170 is tough on a pitch like this. So there must be a good partnership by the openers.
Definitely, 𝘊𝗵𝗃𝗃 is the main batter to mention. He totally changed the complexion of the game. Out of 170, he himself scored 65 runs. The last ball bowled well, ended with a dot. 5 from that over. A nice beginning to the Nizamabad. 5 for no loss.
After the first over, the score is 5 runs without a wicket. 5 for no loss after the first over. Equation needed 166 from 114 with all the wickets in hand. Naini Rahul now will be on strike for the first time. 𝗪𝗡𝗃 has got a glorious strike with that covers boundary in the first over. Now we could see the bowler coming from the trees, the green end I can call you.
Good run up, long run up, bowling over the stumps to the right-hander at the crease.
And we could see 𝗪𝗡𝗃 again playing with the straight bat. Vedari, an interesting campaigner and an opening bowler for Nizamabad. Sometimes he might be expensive, but he's well good in taking the wickets, especially in the power play. There will be definitely some expectations for the skipper when Vedari comes to bowl. Vikram Jadhav, the captain, believes in him. And for me, I feel it's like Ishant Sharma bowling for India. The run-up and the hair he has got.
But not that picky. The run-up may be like Lambu, but he has to learn so many things. This is a beginning for them. All the rural players, this is a good platform to learn and to expose. Really, it is a nice one. Once again, thanks to Agamrao and Gaddam Vivek Garu creating such kind of platform to the rural players. The idea is to bring the rural talent onto the big platform, and this tournament is being played all over the Telangana state. Almost all districts are having definitely 2 or 3 days to have this tournament at their venues. This time a short one, pulled away.
Glorious attempt, that one from the fielder. He made sure that the ball won't cross the boundary line, and he also almost had that catch, which is much difficult.
Good effort at the end. Of course, he saved 3 runs to his side. That was a difficult catch. I definitely understand. No harsh comments on the fielder. Definitely an appreciation to him for his effort.
Vedari is impressive in the first 4 balls. He has conceded just 2 runs. a bit slow than the previous ball, but a nice change, nice rotation of the bat towards point for a single. The openers need to have a great start. They have been chasing 171, which is the highest on this pitch since yesterday. We have seen 141, we have seen 153, but today it's a different scenario. As you said during the first inning, the sunlight has been more compared to the previous game, so fog is less, which is allowing the batsman to score high. And do you think the same can happen in the second innings?
Of course, as the day progresses, naturally the sunshine will be more. This time gone on to the back foot and pulled away over mid-wicket fielder for a boundary. That's the end of second over. Its score reads 13 runs for no wicket. End of 2.
Tremendous way to finish the over. After the second over, Warangal are on 13 without loss. 8 runs came off this. Runs needed 158 from 108. 13 without loss in the first 2 overs.
The bowler continued.
Arjun has got an amazing start, just 5 runs off his first over. So despite of that boundary, he has conceded only 1 single, making 4 dots. Naini Rahul also got off the mark. He's batting on 2 from 4. Smashed it away to the covers. Superb timing. He just waited for the ball onto the back foot. Has played well, bisecting the 2 fielders inside the circle. That will be his first boundary. What an invitation for the very first ball. Naini Rahul gets on top of that. Punches that for 4. In fact, the point fielder hasn't had a chance. He's just watches the ball approaching the boundary line. And now the placement is a bit different. From the circle has been sent back on the boundary line to stop those runs in boundaries. Second boundary conceded by Arjun, which is 1 for Rahul, 1 for 𝗪liche. Makes a fine comeback. It doesn't seem to be so. It's a wide call.
Quite often we see this kind of bowling. Generally a bowler hammered. The next delivery he tries to bowl away to the batter. Sometimes it resulting a wide. The same thing happened here. After hitting for a boundary, he bowled very wideish delivery on the offside, but very wide. So conceded another extra run. This time nicely played to the point reason for a single. That's first over was quiet, but the batsmen have realized that this is the power play and they try to capitalize that power play.
Also the non-striker calling for the quick run, 𝗪liche, and he's the one who has got a couple of boundaries. Has got a boundary against Arjun, a boundary against Vedari in the previous over. Now would like to score more, as you said, in the power play conditions. Moved on to the front foot a bit, and this one is going to be a single.
Good
Great
fielding,
athletic effort there.
good diving and stop the ball. Of course, there is a fielder running behind him to cover it, but the covers fielder himself did the job. There is a fielder standing next to the square leg umpire, Sandeep and 𝗀𝗎𝗪 are the official umpires for this match from Hyderabad Cricket Association. This time making use of the feet and fix it for a
Superb
maximum.
timing. First sixer of this innings. This is spectacular to watch. It's a length ball, and the batsman has got on top of that, hammers away for 6 runs, which is the first big hit of this innings.
Akhil and Imam Sharif are the official scorers for this match. Both are very experienced and qualified scorers from Hyderabad Cricket Association. Both of them are doing a good job. They are acknowledging the signals coming from the umpire on time. This is a good cricket. The positive cricket all over is happening at this NTPC Ramagundam. They are going for bigs and rotating the strike. Not allowed.
Yes, it is
A
off
leg
the pads.
by resulted. The impact is outside the line of the off stump. Just a half-hearted appeal by the bowler, followed by the wicket keeper. Sandeep once again doing good job. These two are upcoming umpires and promising umpires from Hyderabad. The Cricket Association already appeared for the VCCI Level 1 examination. This time, trying to find the game gap, but of course, try to the Sai Pratik, the hero of the first innings.
Nikshit now has got off the mark. Of course, he's on strike. It's 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 who has got so far 12 from 11, 2 boundary scheme. Vaidari has got a wicket. So that's what I was talking about Vaidari before. He's the one who can take wickets in power play. He proved with a wicket in his first over. Smashed it.
Once again, it is Sai Pratik who collected the ball at one bounce. No run. So far, good over. Already he got a wicket. So once the wicket fall in, runs are not coming at will.
There are 2 runs in the over and it is only one offered by the bowler. One came as the leg by. It shows this is a well productive over for Nizamabad. Making 170 on this pitch is not that easy, but chasing 170 will be tough. That's great to see from Vaidari. Finishes well. A tiny over. Just 2 runs came off it after the 4th over. The score
29 for 1 after 4 overs. Very good over for Nizamabad. Only 2 runs and a valuable wicket taken in that.
After 4 overs, the score moves on to 29 for 1. 4 overs completed, score is 29 for 1. 29 for 1 after the 4th over. Equation 142 from 96. 142 more runs to win from 96 balls. Things getting tougher for Warangal. They need the partnership. They need to maintain a healthy run rate. If they can score 50, 55 plus in the power play, then they definitely fight against their opponent in the rest of the overs, and they have to make sure that they won't lose too many wickets.
Yeah, 4 overs have completed in the power play. In the 5th over, the spinner has been introduced first time. A bowler over Rian Abdullah is the bowler. The left arm spinner introduced in the bowling attack. Good flighted delivery.
One
Nicely
deep
picked
into the
up.
crease.
And gone for the maximum through mid-off vision.
So that finds the needed result against Rian bin Abdullah, who just came in. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 striking his first sixer, moves on to 18 from 13.
Keeper himself walking to the bowler and giving some tapes. The flighted delivery turns into a full toss, and the batter got the maximum use of that and get the maximum run. 6 on the board and 6 against to his name. This time it's better. The wicket keeper's suggestions have worked out.
It is Sai Pratik who is standing at covers. has made a firm stop.
Straight point position, he's standing. Almost a straight line to the popping crease.
This one is a close call, but umpire feels that the batsman is safe.
Always the fielders will have a confidence that they got the wicket, but of course it's the umpires to take the final call. Batsman made his ground good before the bails have dislodged it. A straight line to the popping crease. On line, onside is the square leg and offside is the point. Still the captain 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 is standing at the point position.
Bowled nicely this one. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 taking his time. He's not yet off the mark. He's trying to settle initially. 𝗬𝗏 does well despite of the 6. He has considered just a single of 4 balls, of 3 balls. That's quicker and better. Nice way to finish. 7 came off it. After the 5th over, the score moves on to 36 for 1.
36 for 1 after 5.
5 overs completed. Score moves on to 36 for 1. 36 for 1 in 5 overs. Required runs are 135 from 90 balls, where the needed run rate is 9 runs every over.
𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃, first innings hero. Who shined with the bat in the first innings, who scored a brilliant 65. He got out in the 19th over. So, 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 ready to bowl his first over and last over of the power play. See what damage he can do for the...
Actually, 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 is the one who has got the technique of taking the wickets in his first 1-2 overs. He proved in the previous games. He's just introduced in the power play.
A lot of responsibility. Bowling in the power play is not that easy to any bowler. Only fielders, 2 fielders are allowed outside the circle. A big shot and yes, he continued his regular habit of taking a wicket in his first over. 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 given the second breakthrough.
And he strikes very early, as we said before. He gets wickets in the first 1-2 overs, and this one is of 𝗃𝗃𝗃. He'll be disappointed. He didn't score a single run but has faced 7 balls, usually which doesn't happen in T20s.
This is the time to Warangal to keep the scoreboard move on at least 4-5 overs in an over. Then the remaining work will be done in the last 5 overs. Pradeep is the new batsman who is walking in to the middle. So if the asking rate climbs up, it will be difficult to the batters to maintain that, to equal that. So it's better. You rotate the strike and you keep the scoreboard move on. First run, first over, this is for 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃. Already he got a wicket. First ball he gets considered 1 run and then immediately he taken a wicket. But now the left-hander first time at the middle for Warangal.
Absolutely. So he's a champion player with tons of experience. Even with the ball, he has taken 1100 plus wickets in 900 plus matches. All this experience is being well calculated. In the process, he has taken a wicket already. Terrific all-rounder for Nizamabad. Pradeep, the new man in, this left-handed batsman has faced a ball that is bowled onto the stumps. A dot to the new man.
A full length delivery making the batsman to play on the back foot. Once again a flighted one and a quick single. Nicely played on the back foot. Just getting the ball to the backward point before the fielder comes on to field. One run completed comfortably. Now left and right combination at the middle. This is the time to the bowlers to make their line and length. They have to adapt to the conditions quickly. This time nicely driven, but only one run.
With this, the new man gets off the mark. Pradeep. Every now and then we could see the field change as well. Almost they're going on with a similar field set, but the placement will change when left and right batters be at once.
One-handed pull, but only one run, not timed well as he wished.
6 overs 40 for 2.
40 for 2 after power play. 6 overs have been completed and 40 for 2 on the board.
After 6 overs, the score is 40 for 2. Warangal have made 40 runs in the power play, losing 2 wickets. Still needed 131 from 84.
Bowler continue Rehan.
Rehan will continue. Just power play completed. If you look at that, the first 3 overs, 27 runs, 9 per over they scored. Once the wicket fallen, the last 3 overs of power play has scoring rate has come down drastically. Only 13 runs scored and lost 2 wickets in the remaining 3 overs of the power play. That's the disciplined bowling from Nizamabad.
Nicely done, getting on. This one can be more. Clever piece of batting, I can tell you. Well played. The fielder can't reach there towards the backward point. Tremendous batting skills here. Rian bin Abdullah would be disappointed, and Pradeep with the shine, scoring his first boundary. That's much intelligent to see.
Nicely
Well,
picked up, but the fielder waiting for that catch, straight into the hands.
Every now and then it's
𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 is the fielder. He is all around in the batting, in the bowling, in the fielding. A good all-rounder. Straight into the hands. 𝗙𝗂𝗃 need not move either sidewards or backward or forward. It's just a regulation catch to him. That's the end of a left-hander.
Pradeep has to go just now. He has striken a clever boundary, but next ball he wanted to go big. Finds the fielder 𝗙𝗂𝗃, caught a deep mid-wicket. Goes for 6 from 5.
Parthiv.
Pardeepan, the new man in, left-handed batsman, 178 matches, 3,000 plus runs. Has got a good average in strike rate. He needs to improve. Just 91 as the strike rate.
Parthipan is a well-known actor. Now, of course, that's the reason CCL has started. I am one of the commentators for CCL right from first season. So, cricket and cinema has mixed up in that league. So, now Parthipan is going to the center for bat, but not that actor. This Parthipan from Warangal.
Also, Parthipan has bowled well in the first innings. Every time he does the same, has conceded just 27 runs in his spell and taken a wicket. He is a consistent bowler for Warangal, and there must be few more bowlers like him. Puts it down.
Nicely driven, but bowler could not able to stop it in his follow through, resulting 1 run. Straight away, Parthipan get off the mark.
The required run rate moving on to 9.3. Anything above 9 is uncontrollable for the batting side.
Unless you have 2-3 quick big overs, how 𝗀𝗃𝗃 batted. The
Smashes
intention is
down.
very clear, but not timed well, only 1 run.
Seems like Warangal needs to take a calculated risk. The power play is finished, but still they haven't touched the 50 mark, the first milestone.
While Nizamabad is batting, they are 56 for no loss in the power play. That's the reason they could able to end with 170. Another nicely back foot punch towards mid wicket region for a single. Once again it is 𝗀𝗃𝗃.
Parthipan has to shine with the bat as well. He needs to add valuable runs, being a left-handed batsman.
Yesterday years there was a catchy ad by Videocon. Wherever you go, my network follows. Likewise, wherever you be, the ball will come to the 𝗀𝗃𝗃.
That's a good call.
7 overs 48.
48 for 3 after 8 overs, 7 overs. After 7 overs, 48 for 3.
7 overs completed, score moves on to 48 for 3. After the 7th over, the score is 48 for 3. 123 runs needed from 78 balls. 13 overs, 123 runs, required run rate is 9.5.
𝗀𝗃𝗃 will continue from the, of course, it's difficult to name the ends.
Yeah, simply we can call that
So,
from the green end, from the pavilion end.
so
the
there is
terms
no
which I
clear
have
cut
made.
this thing because pavilion is located in the square. The batsman intention is he is predetermined to go for the big. A single-handed loft, not enough to clear the boundary rope. So settled with 1 run. You have to use your power.
𝗀𝗃𝗃 likely to take more, and he wants the fielders at the right places. 1.11 for 5, so he can be productive with the ball. He is the reason for a healthy score like 170, and he wants to restrict Warangal for less than that. Also to win with a big margin, that could be the expectation.
Almost the situation is under control for Nizamabad. Mainly the power play kept under control.
And with that single, 50 comes up for the team.
The first landmark 50 has come in the 8th over. Trying for a reverse sweep and nicely fielded. The fielder at short third in the circle. A timely dive saved the boundary. In fact, 3 runs saved to his team.
50 came up for Warangal, 50 for 3 in 7.2. That will be brilliant stuff from 𝗀𝗃𝗃. He never lets the free opportunities of scoring the runs, batsman will be in trouble, even though it's a set batsman or a new batsman.
The tortoise teaches you a lesson, slow and steady wins the race, but not all times. Particularly when you are chasing 170 plus, sometimes you have to be aggressive, you have to be attacking. When the target is run a ball, the
Simple
method
push.
of tortoise will give you the result.
Certainly. During the start of this innings, the required run rate was 8.5, but it is over 9.5 just after 7.2 overs. Moved on to the front foot. That will be a wicket. 𝗙𝗂𝗃 tries twice in his second over, made the batsman tempted.
52 for 4. You look at the replay. How the batsman got out. A flighted delivery from the 𝗙𝗂𝗃. Prepared himself to step down and miss the line. The wicketkeeper did the remaining job, resulting their 4th wicket.
It has been a good work by 𝗙𝗪𝗺 behind the stumps. 𝗪𝗏, the set batsman, gone for 25 of 22. With that dismissal, 8 overs completed. Warangal are on 52 for 4. 52 for 4 in 8 overs. Still needed 119 from 72. Required run rate is close to 10 runs an over.
Hey, hey, you batter.
And he want to say that he saw you as an umpire, he saw you as an analyst, he saw you as a commentator. He want to see you as a player.
So Akhil and Imam Sharif are the official scorers in the com box for this match. Both are really timely reacting, giving the information to the commentators in time. Lalit is the new bowler to be introduced in the attack.
New bowler bowling to a new batsman. Chandra, the new batsman, came in 84 matches, 2,700 runs. But either of the batsmen should show the experience. And Lalit Reddy, the new bowler, 51 matches, 32 wickets. Less experienced, but still he's enthusiastic to prove his worth. He's coming round the stumps to Pardeepan. A take is on, but umpire says it as a simple wide outside the off stump, and it's a clear intention from the bowler that he wants to pitch the ball on the off stump, outside the off stump. In that process, sometimes they lose that rhythm.
It is a good umpiring to see. After calling wide, 𝗀𝗎𝗃 giving a good action to the bowler, why he has called wide, the moving delivery, so that the bowler will get satisfied. That's the way
Back.
to an umpire to get the respect from the players. If you given the good answer to the player for your action, definitely they will be convinced.
Absolutely. You have proved that many times in the past, even in tough situations, pressurized situations, you have got a good name from the ones who lost the game. Who wins the game, absolutely they appreciate, but who loses the game has also appreciated you many times.
Yeah, that's true. The basic point always I explain to the umpires, the younger generation, because I keep taking the law classes to the umpires. The moment the losing captain runs to you and shakes your hand, then you are a good umpire.
Absolutely. That itself is a honor for any umpire. Like Deve
This
on the
time, good
onside.
flick. looking for 2, but no. Good groundwork, not only with the bat, and now with the ball, and even in the groundwork. Ground field is also appreciated for Nizamabad.
So Nizamabad is one of the top teams, winning 3 games, batting first and also while chasing. They've got, and especially batting first, they won 2 matches. When they scored 162, they restricted. When they scored 183, they restricted. And this one is
Big
a luckier
nick.
boundary.
Very big nick, and but no chance to the wicket keeper. There is no slip in place. So ball runs down to the third man for a boundary. A welcome boundary to the Warangal.
It's not intentional for Pardeepan, but he gets what he desires, scoring his first boundary in an unusual way. Warangal still need 112 from 68, where the run rate is close to 10 and over. This one right from the center of the blade meets the fielder on the offside.
cie_KEDHAVAN is one of the best left-handed batsmen produced by India. Initially, cie_KEDHAVAN is also getting the runs in the same passion. He goes for big drives and getting the edges and gone through the slip cordier for a boundary. Once he got that kind of 2-3 boundaries and at least 15-16 runs against his name, he is a different batter altogether after that. Now, of course, Parthipan is looking like to that.
Talking about Shikhar Dhawan, he's the one who often has that smile, even though the score is nothing from him, even though he scores 100 and gets out, the smile is the same.
Of course, he was, we will come back to that. 60 for 4 after 9 overs.
9 overs completed, Warangal are on 60 for 4. 60 for 4 after the 9th over. Still needed 111 from 𝗶𝗃𝗃. That is 111 from 66 balls with 6 wickets in hand.
Overs are being consumed quickly, but none runs are not scored on the board as they wish. Sai Pratik, the successful bowler so far, continuing his third over from the same end, coming round to the stumps to the left-handed Chandra.
Yeah, you are saying some views about Shikhar Dhawan.
Yeah, Shikhar Dhawan is definitely, I can say, he is an underrated player. Plenty of talent, but still somehow I feel he has not given that kind of respect.
True.
He was, after even scoring centuries, particularly at Mohali against strong team Australia, even that innings was not that recognized. This time back foot punch for a single, but still with his smiley face, with his lovely action, particularly after taking the catch, that hitting at his thighs, that celebration given a good name to him as 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗃. That 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗃 title definitely suits to him.
Seems like he enjoys the game a lot, even while fielding or while batting. His reaction seems to be with smile and pleasure.
Yeah, certainly, particularly some players will make their own identity to the fan base with his with their actions. Say like Shikhar Dhawan. Meantime, singles are being scored. So far, no dot ball, which is a good sign for Warangal. And even if you look at Imran Tahir, after taking a wicket He covers entire the ground running with his celebrations.
Catches a call. That is going to be a simple take by Vedari. That's the end of the left-handed batsman 𝗵𝗃𝗃.
10 overs completed, halfway gone, 64 for 5. 𝗙𝗃𝗃 is the man who getting the wickets at regular intervals, 3 in his 3 overs.
Wicket for every over. 𝗙𝗃𝗃 on the whole 3 overs. 3 for 12. With that wicket of 𝗵𝗃𝗃, the score of Warangal is 10 overs, 65 for 5. 64 for 5. Runs needed 107 from 60 balls. Required run rate is 10.7. 5 wickets in hand. Things getting much difficult for Warangal. They are losing the way. The partnerships are not yet been.
In always, the game has completed halfway. If you look at the batting lineup, half of the side already in the pavilion, half of the overs have been completed. So, half side of the game is completed in this second innings. 𝗙𝗃𝗃 still have one more over. So let us see, will he complete in a row or will he wait for the slag? But I feel it's personally to complete his quota, so that one more wicket will definitely take them to the victory line.
And for now, the new batsman 𝗪𝗓𝗃 came in. 136 matches, 2,500 plus runs. Strike rate of close to 100. Smashed it nicely. They might look for the second. The 2 fielders will be looking in, but couldn't save that. Chandra does well, running so quick. Gets a couple of runs, Chandra. Lalit Reddy, he has offered 8 runs in the first over, has been called up to bowl his second. But impressive figures from 𝗙𝗃𝗃, 3 overs, 3 for 12, along with that mighty 65. He's a star performer in the game. It's going to be a single again. Runs 3 of the first 2. It is needed for Warangal to change the gears. Even psychologically, they are onto the back foot. Warangal side pressure creates more problems for them. They need to bat freely. They need to have a mindset like you to be calm under pressure. Chandrasekhar.
Thank you. Thanks for your encouraging words, Pawan.
Undoubtedly, you deserve that, because winning the enemy's hearts is not that easy.
Once again, thank you very much. Whatever the profession you take up, you have to be composed, calm and quiet. If you are in rush, definitely you will not get the positive results. So always be calm. I believe in one thing, that always your action will explain the opponents what you are, not your aggression.
Absolutely. That's a great saying from you. Your experience, your maturity is a big learning for the youngsters like us. Sharing the commentary box with you, sharing the views, even after the game, about life, about success, about profession, everything is a greater experience. I enjoyed every bit of it.
Once again, thank you very much, my dear. Again, a back foot punch, not giving any trouble to the fielding side. Now only singles, now and then double runs are scoring.
Things getting down and under for Warangal. They have been struggling with the run rate of close to 6.5. What they need is more than 11. It's a complete all-around performance for Nizamabad. initially while batting, while fielding, while bowling. One person encouraging another person, so the flow of enthusiasm is on for all of them. Looking to sweep it down the leg side, and umpire won't react for that. A dot to finish. After 11 overs, the score moves on to 69 for the loss of 5 wickets.
69 for 5 after 11. It's really testing time for the Warangal. The last boundary scored in the 9th over. Boundaries are dried up.
After the 11th over, the score is 69 for 5. 69 for 5 in 11 overs. Required runs are 102 from 54 balls. The needed run rate is 11.4 now. 102 from 54 with 5 wickets in hand.
1 point of time they are under control. They scored the first 3 overs at the rate of 9 per over, but cie_PRATHIK is the main player who made the damage to Warangal. He got his 3 in his 3. Now he is on his 4th over.
Certainly, the skipper Rahul's wicket was taken by Vedari in the 4th over's first ball. Till then, they were in a greater position, 27 without wicket. They had that momentum which was not utilized. Arush just got off the mark in the previous over, now is likely to face cie_PRATHIK, who is in his final over. No boundary scored against cie_PRATHIK till now. He scored the big sixes, but he hasn't offered a simple boundary as well. That shows his technique with the ball. His experience definitely means a lot in this tournament. In the context of the tournament, this is KAKA 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 Memorial Telangana Inter-District T20 Cricket League for you, where the matches are being telecasted on YouTube, in 𝗃𝗃𝗃 channel, and also in MVL broadcasting, along with 𝗃6. So most of the spectators, cricket lovers, can know about this tournament. Moving on to the front foot, the fielder gathers the ball well, but in the meantime, the good thing is that the throw is quicker and the batsman will settle for a single. A good score there by Arush. He's batting on 9 from 11, Chandra. Situation turning tough for Warangal. 98 from 50, that becomes 97 from 49, with this run rate getting close to 12 and over. There is a necessity of the wickets, but at the same time, Warangal needs to handle the pressure and maintain a healthy partnership. They've already lost 5.
Look at this last delivery. He's almost bowled from the return crease. I'll come back to that. 12 overs completed. 75 for 5 after 12.
12 overs completed, score moves on to 75 for 5. 75 for 5 in 12.
cie_PRATHIK spell cheppu.
Warangal need 96 from 48. Run rate needed 12 and over, 96 from 48 with 5 wickets in hand.
cie_PRATHIK completed his quota. He bowled really well. 4 overs conceded only 18 runs and taken 3 wickets. A beautiful all-round display. He shined with the bat in the first innings and now with the ball.
That was an absolute attempt. That could have been a spectacular catch in the tournament. It shows the commitment of Nizamabad. They are not taking anything light. They want everything to be restricted. So this is one of the examples by the fielder. It was a tough call for a catch initially, but it was short third man, and before that, We need to make an announcement for the next two teams. Mehboob
Over. After the over, you score and that you. Meantime, they lost another wicket. So they are losing the wickets at regular intervals. They lost their 6. The medium pacers and the spinners, both of them are enjoying the surface. They are getting the wickets. Warangal definitely in deep, deep trouble now. Now we can say that. Wait, from now on, it is not that easy to them to catch up 170.
Chandra has to depart. This time he throws away his wicket, offering a catch to Jasrit Reddy, and the wicket by Lalit Reddy, which is the first wicket for him. 95 from 46 with 4 wickets in hand is difficult for any side. New batsman.
Rohit is the new batter. Already 6 down. So now nothing to left for him, but more to do. Not many overs left, but he has to do a lot of things. So a double responsibility carrying on his shoulders. Rohit, will he become a hitman Rohit Sharma, or will be remain only a Rohit?
Yes, need to check. He has to have that 6 hitting ability, especially on the back foot. Rohit Reddy has got 116 matches experience and 4,400 runs. Starts off with a wide for the new batsman.
That wide down the leg stump. Another additional run to the total. Coming back to that Pratik's bowling in his last over of the last ball, he bowled behind the stumps. From the behind the stumps, generally bowler will come to the popping crease and he releases, but surprising the batsman, sometimes some bowlers will use that technique, particularly 𝗬𝗏𝗪𝗏, the great right arm off spinner who played 100 test matches for India. Particularly one delivery he bowls from behind the umpire. In my initial days of umpiring, when 𝗬𝗏𝗪𝗏 was bowling from my end, I was really waiting why ball is not being pitched. Suddenly he finishes his delivery and he goes back. So likewise, he bowls from one from the bowlers, umpires behind. So that means he will get more length to teach the batsman.
Certainly. In fact, it's a good technique applied by few of the bowlers in cricket history. Mainly spinners have got that kind of tendency, but pacers usually steps exactly on the line.
But of course, because spinners will have a short run up, so till the releasing point, they will have that control. But
Sure.
it is not for the medium pacers. Medium pacers have their own run up. Some may be 25 yards or some may be having 30 yards run up. But it's like a flight takes off for a medium pacer.
Of course. And this is driven well for a single. With this 13th over is being completed, the score moves on to 79.
13 overs,
for the loss of
79
6
for
wickets.
6. It's very surprise. Last 4 overs, no boundary scored.
13 overs completed, the score moves on to 79 for 6. Still 92 needed from 42. with 4 wickets in hand.
First time the required rate gone beyond 12.
Now 13 runs needed in every over, which is difficult. So Warangal have to bat well. Next match playing teams, we request Mehboob and Rangareddy captains to approach the scorers and come up with your playing 11. Mehboob and Rangareddy teams captains, please respond.
After Sai Pratik completed his quota of overs, another spinner replaced. After 4 overs, the first boundary has been scored. Nicely played, finding the gap well, just getting the ball to the third man Rizan.
Seems like the batsman has heard your words and now he has got a boundary.
And this is the time for him. This time on the back foot in time and punches away towards point Rizan for a single.
𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 at the moment is the one who seems to be experienced. Moves on to 11 of 11. Rohit Reddy just got a single on the first ball. He must be explosive, as you said, just like Rohit Sharma. But he smashes that only for a single. Runs going down the ground initially for backward point, now towards covers. 𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗃, the skipper, bowling well. He just introduced himself to bowl on.
Really, India has produced so many legendary cricketers over the years. You take M.L. Jaisimha, Ghulam Ahmad, Ajit Wadekar. Nicely
Surprising
taken.
take.
Timely jump in the air. Taken the return catch.
The
Resulting
batsman.
the captain Vikram. It's a cotton ball. Really, Nizamabad is taking the regular intervals and keeping that pressure on.
𝗙𝗃𝗃𝗃 is a good catcher of his own bowling. As a captain, he also wants to perform and he performed with a wicket.
86 for 7.
The team score moves on to 86 for 7 with 1 ball remaining in the 14th over. He started off with a boundary initially but has got a wicket of the previous ball.
Vikram, a very good return catch. Not that was easy. The anticipation is good. Timely jumped in the air. Taken the catch. Get his first wicket. Muthaiya Muralidharan is one who had 80% of return catches. It's a great feeling to know those statistics.
86 for 7.
86 for 7 after 14. I'll come back to that.
14th over completed, the score moves on to 86 for 7. 86 for 7 after the 14th over. Warangal need 85 from 36, scoring more than 14 and over.
Whether it is a medium pacer or spinner, not that easy to take the return catches because having control in his follow through and the reflection levels should be high. Within a second, he has to respond to that.
Chandrasekhar, you were saying about Muthaiya Muralidharan. One thing is a funny side I've heard is that initially his release, his expression during the bowling is something frightening for the batsman.
Yeah, of course, most of the times cameramen, that's the reason always aiming at his looks. His eyeballs are more or less same to the cricket ball.
That's a great one. And is that an added advantage for him to take more wickets?
Of course, a aggression look always gives some kind of a fear to the batter. Meantime, they lost another wicket.
Middle name Simhadri.
Simhadri is the fielder. Another a successful catch taken by Simhadri. So catching is good. Groundwork is also good. That's the reason last 25 deliveries only one boundary scored.
Warangal losing the way. This is seeming to be a one-sided contest. In 14.3 overs, the score moves on to 87, losing 8 wickets. So 2 wickets in hand. Can they add something for Warangal? Ryan bin Abdullah, 2.3 overs. It's 2 for 16, his figures so far.
Now only one way left to the Warangal, that they try to get maximum runs from the remaining overs so that at least their net run rate will not come down. So at the end, alongside your victories, net run rate matters a lot, because top 4 teams only will be allowed to play the semi-finals. So that's also now they have to keep in mind. That's the beauty of the tournament. Not only wins, the run rate, the scoring rate is also morely dependent. But again, that's the reason even Ranji Trophy, why still it is one of the prime tournament for BCCI, because in the limited overs game, the net run rate will be calculated, but for the multi-day game, run quotient will be counted. I will come back to that after this over. Now it
After
is
the 15th over, the score is
90 for 8 after 15 overs.
15 overs bowled. The score is 90 for 8. 90 for 8 after the 15th over. Warangal need 81 from 30, scoring 16 runs and over. Ryan bin Abdullah completed 3 overs, offering just 19 runs and taking 2 wickets. Vikram Jadhav, the skipper, would continue 7 runs of his first and a wicket as well. A single on the onside for the very first ball.
So the difference between net run rate and run quotient is net run rate means the runs scored divided by runs conceded. When it comes to the run quotient, in time, a spectacular sweep towards fair leg reason for a boundary, much needed and welcome the boundary for Warangal. So that's the reason, if you look at the stats, always in the Ranji Trophy games, the captains will declare their innings for 8 wickets or 9 wickets, because the wickets will be counted.
We request Mehboob and Rangareddy captains to come up. Mehboob and Rangareddy captains, please come to us. Catches a call, it has landed safe, maybe 4, will be 4. One of the easiest of pickings, and it also brings up the team's 100. So Warangal 100 for 8 in 15.4 overs, the second milestone, which they won't enjoy much. 100 for 8 in 15.4 for Warangal.
But that was the good thing, Pawan. Irrespective of the situation, you keep enjoying your game. You keep enjoying the situation. You try to turn into the positive note, the odd ones. So 100, reaching the 100 marks is also a good landmark for them. As I mentioned, all round runs will count.
True.
To decide the table.
Played
After 2
nicely.
wides, rightly bowled and resulting dot ball.
That will be a dot and a single to, in fact, they won't run for that. Seems like Arush wants to improve his runs. So a dot to finish after the 16th over.
102 for 8 after 16 overs.
After the 16th over, the score moves on to 102 for the loss of 8 wickets. Warangal needs 69 from 24. Yes, now we have the two captains with us, with the scorers, providing the team's list of Rangareddy and Mehboob 69 needed from 24. Smashed it up, and that has gone the distance as well. Both the fielders, mid wicket, long on, just becomes a spectator watching the ball sailing over the line. But that is massive. Now Warangal need most of these shots in quick times, and that could be the reason Arush didn't want it to take on the single of the last ball in the previous over. He moves on to 25 from 17 with 2 fours and 1 sixer. Lalit Reddy into his last over, 3.1, 1 for 23.
Nicely picked. Still long on, long off. Fielders are waiting. Once again going for big.
Tries the same, gets 4 with some luck on that.
This time a leaving edge towards third man reason for a boundary. 10 from first to 2 in this 17th over of the innings. Look at that replay. The intention is again to go on the over extra covers, but a leaving edge resulting him a boundary towards third man reason.
Luck favors the brave, we usually know. Can luck favor Warangal more times? They need 59 from 22. Tried the same, but he missed it entirely. It's a different context from the bowler. Lalit at his best. Bowls it at the needed areas.
That has to be happen. Now Warangal should have Yuvraj Singh at both ends.
Yeah, also
And
one
of
can
course the bowler should be broad.
still we recall those 6 sixes at Durban. That was amazing to see.
Because I was in the air at that time.
That's really a big boon, a big blessing to Indian cricket having you. And before that over, we still remember that little bit of quarrel made between Flintoff and Yuvraj Singh. That made Yuvraj to be very serious, very aggressive, and have put everything on the bowler where Broad is being punished. So pity of that.
Really? That's the reason. Once again, let us see what will happen. There's a trial
And as you
at
said,
long off fielder.
as you
Gone
said,
to the maximum.
as you said, Yuvraj Singh came inside.
Of course, but not sufficient at now, but still definitely his efforts to be appreciated. So coming back to that Flintoff and Yuvraj instant, that's a perfect example to all the players that if you provoke, how the result will be.
Especially we know that don't mess with Indian cricketers.
But of course not that. Again, there is a debate. I'll come back to that.
Yes.
17 overs, 121 for 8.
121 for 8 after 17 overs.
With 19 runs coming off it, which is an expensive over in this innings, Warangal around 121 for 8. Still needed 50 from 18. 5-0 from 1-8, where 17 runs needed in every over. Arush moves on to 38 of quick 22. 3 fours, 2 sixes in the last over against Lalit. Lalit has finished his spell, 4 overs, 1 for 36. Vaidari brought into his second spell, 2 overs, 1 for 8. What an amazing start in the first spell.
50 runs from 18 balls on paper looks very difficult, but in this faster generation, one big over like last over, definitely quite possible. First ball itself, a gentle push to the third man reason for a boundary. Good start to the over.
It's Arush taking the things away, 42 from 23, 4 fours, 2 sixes against a good bowler like Vaidari as well. Now 46 from 17. Warangal still believes in their chances.
Yes, again, coming back to that, not every Indian player. See, I tell you one instance at Sydney Cricket Ground, India taking Australia. Rahul Dravid is playing very slowly because already 3 down. He has played 48 balls, dot balls. The entire stadium was quiet. In the 49th delivery, he faced, he taken a single. Entire stadium standing ovation to him. And of course, he very positively responded by showing his bat to the audience.
Yeah.
So that was the funniest moment.
Usually that kind of claps would come after 100, but on the first run, this can be the first and last time.
Because Steve once said, if you get Rahul Dravid in first 10 minutes, it's okay. Otherwise, just you look for the other end. So that's the reason Australian bowlers all are sledging him, going at him and sledging, trying to provoke him, trying to irritate him, but he never responded. Finally, he responded with his bat. That's the reason always we call him affectionately the dependable.
Yes, and he stood like a wall. It's a perfect comparison having Rahul Dravid as that. And in the meantime, there's a boundary scored.
By way of buys.
It came in by, so 40 from 14. This over already went on with 10 runs. So they need a 4 and a 6 to put the momentum once again for the 19th over. 14 balls, 40 runs.
And at this occasion, you have to mention Sachin Tendulkar also. Most of the times he going for cover. Oh, this time he missed the line. You miss it, I hit it. They lost their 9.
It's Vaidari to shine. Twice in the game. Perfect length and perfect judgment by the bowler. Where the batsman hadn't had a clue to make it, but a set batsman. This is great to watch. 𝗬𝗏 making 43 of just 26, 2 sixes, 4 boundaries, and he's the one who has created some tension for Nizamabad. But finally, Warangal losing their way. He deserves those claps for sure from the dugout. 𝗀𝗶𝘃𝗄 Sai will be the last campaigner for Warangal. 307 matches, 1390 runs. 2.52 for 14. Vaidari. Can he finish off with a wicket?
So even Sachin Tendulkar during that Australia tour, he is known for his cover drive, and he gets out most of the occasions at the same area, giving a catch at covers fielder. So Steve kept 2 covers for him, invited him to drive. I will come back to that.
Yes.
Meantime, 18 overs completed. 131 for 9.
After the 18th over, the score moves on to 131 for 9. 10 runs came off the previous over. Warangal need 40 from 12 with last pair at the center. 40 from 12.
All the bowlers are trying to invite him to drive the Sachin Tendulkar. Do you believe it? He scored a double century without a cover drive.
Yes, that was really a stunning innings. I think, is that the same match where Brad Hogg has challenged Sachin and Sachin told, I never would give my wicket to you?
Yes, that's the same because all the Australian playing 11 are really frustrated because they tried so many ways to invite him to drive, but that's the greatness of cricket god.
Absolutely.
All his runs got on the onside only.
Yes, when I saw the wagon wheel, there was no runs to the cover drive. It was really shocking. But
So that's the reason still we call them the legends. See, in one day definitely you will not get that name.
Yes. Before that innings, Sachin Tendulkar got out against Australia while attempting the cover drive. So taken in the slips. So that's the reason. I think it was in the first innings he got out, and second innings he made the double 100, you said.
No, of course, that was another match. This is he scored in the first innings.
Okay.
But means in that series, Australia series,
Yeah.
Sachin earlier to that out in the driving passion in the covers or the edge to the slip cordon. Even another example, Virat Kohli. He was troubled against James Anderson and Stuart Broad. You look at that following tour to England, he hammered them.
Yeah, later he learned from the mistakes actually. We'll get back with that. And Warangal around
131 for 9 of 137 for 9 after 19 overs.
with 6 runs of the previous over. Warangal are on 137 for the loss of 9 wickets. Still needed 34 runs of the last over, 5 sixes and 1 boundary to win this contest.
Of course, which is mostly impossible.
Yeah, that too, we don't have the batsman, just the tailenders.
Even if the opening batter at the middle, it's not that possible. See, even if you are talking about Yuvraj Singh, he had that feat only once in his lifetime. That 6 balls, 6 sixers.
Yeah, you were about to say the argument happened between Flintoff and Yuvraj.
Yeah, that's of course. It's not the argument. He tried to provoke Yuvraj Singh, and if you do that against Yuvraj, Kohli, like those, even for the matter, Gambhir, the result would have been otherwise. But the same applies to Rahul Dravid, Sachin Tendulkar, even of course one of the present great Kane Mama, we all affectionately call him Kane Williamson, Joe Root, who just completed another century in Australian soil. He scored 160 in the 5th test, ongoing test. So their response could be otherwise in the different manner. They never immediately respond to you.
Yeah. Yeah, for now we have seen a wide, and before that a dot as well. Vedar is likely to finish the innings and also his spell. 3.1, 2 for 16. So Warangal can only be restricted and they'll be happy playing all the overs. They've got 5 more. A one-sided contest, 5 sixes also can't help Warangal. Even 4 sixes with this, as this is a dot.
unless it is at least a couple of wide boundaries.
Yeah. 𝗙𝗂𝗏 facing 𝗬𝗏. Next we have another battle. Rangareddy taking on Mehboob-Nagar. Might be after the lunch. Played it with the soft hands and non-striker calls it for a quick run. 𝗙𝗂𝗏 takes a single. Gopamdas 𝗙𝗂𝗏 is batting on 5 of 9. Darshan scoring 10 of 9. 𝗬𝗏 3.32 for 17. He wants to finish with a wicket without completing the overs. 140 Warangal. So they know that they are losing the chances in the tournament. Top 4 will be qualified for the semi-finals. A simple push for 1. Everyone is only looking to complete all the 20 overs. They
Now
know the
only the
result of the game.
formalities have to be finished.
They know the result, so they'll prepare accordingly for their next matches. Presentation. So 2 legal balls to complete this game. Leave to the keeper, which we don't see much in the death overs, but 𝗬𝗏 has made it. 141 for 9. Here comes the last ball. Warangal facing Nizamabad here at the NTPC ground. All set for the finish of the first game. 𝗬𝗏 bowling to 𝗙𝗂𝗏. Here we go. That's the finish with a perfect Yorker. 𝗬𝗏's brilliance has restricted Warangal to 141 in all their 20 overs, losing 9 wickets. His figures are 2 for 18. It's a fabulous victory, winning this game by 29 runs. Nizamabad, congratulations.
Congratulations to Nizamabad, and of course Warangal given a good fight, but not enough to get the victory line, but a good cricket display. Now the presentation ceremony will follows. Afternoon we have another match between Mehboob-Nagar and Rangareddy. Till then keep enjoying the game and live action. Now the presentation ceremony, Pawan will continue with the presentation.
Thank you so much, Chandrasekhar, for encouraging me and many youngsters in letting any opportunities. Hearty congratulations, Nizamabad. You have won this match by 29 runs. You won the toss, you won the game. It's been a 4th victory in a row. I'm glad to see the handshakes amongst the teammates of Warangal and Nizamabad, a friendly gesture is on. Viewers, just stay tuned. We'll be right back with the presentation.
టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకట టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్. ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒకచోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం.
To offer the man of the match, we have the guest Krishna Garu, INTEC General Secretary, Mazdoor Union, along with Shashi Garu. Nizamabad District Secretary, Suresh Garu as well. So, 3 crucial people we have. Kiran Garu, one of the senior cricketers. Kiran Garu, we request you to join. 𝗵𝗁𝗃𝗃 Garu, so we request you to join. And it is the time for the man of the match presentation. This is a fantastic victory. This is number 4 for Nizamabad. Congratulations. Let's clap because it's been 4 out of 4. Definitely on the top 2. Definitely seems to be qualified for the semi-finals. So in this match, it's the first batting. They won the toss. Nizamabad batted first, put up 170 on a tough wicket like this. Yesterday we have seen only 142 and 153, but today it is 170. So credits to the batsman, the top scorer 𝗀𝗃𝗃 for his splendid 65 of 40. And also, he will be the man of the match, 𝗀𝗃𝗃. Terrific all-round performance, 4 overs, 3 for 18. And with the bat, it is 65 from 40. We request the guests to offer the man of the match trophy and also the cash prize of worth ₹5,000. Let us clap for this splendid all-rounder. Sensational performance with the bat and also the ball, and also has taken a couple of catches. So the stop class and 𝗀𝗃𝗃, before we leave, just share your happiness. Em kadu, telugaina em kadu. So share your happiness about this.
Nothing much to worry. We are taking it one match at a time. We are playing good cricket and hopefully we continue the same in this tournament.
Short and sweet. He hits the long sixes, but while coming to the conversation, that would be short and sweet. Thank you for that. So viewers, that's it all about the man of the match and with the man of the match presentation. Within a short time, we have another battle, Rangareddy taking on Mehboob Nagar. So guys, we'll gather at the toss now. Time for toss.